right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rekah HaKadosh, as double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right, first off, I want to say Shalom to the ones that push this word out in truth and sincerity, which are the apostles and elders on down to the brothers. And Shalom to the ones that endure this faith until the very end, until the time of Jacob's troubles, which are again the apostles and elders on down to the brothers and a few sisters. All right, so Shalom. So, want to do this, quick video. Pretty much this morning, me and the brother Amawan, we was doing some, practice driving. And, when on our way back, right, he had me drive back to the house. Now, on our way back, we was at this intersection, right? Like way up the street is a whole plaza, like a whole shopping plaza. It got all these different stores, mind you. Now, right up there at the turn, across the street was a street preacher. And we was like, we didn't see it at first, but we heard some voice about Jesus Christ. And we was like, oh boy, it must be one. We looked around and we saw a street preacher with the blowhorn, right? Screaming about Jesus Christ and, one of them average ass Christians. And you see that they trying to be like us, right? It's like, we just started laughing at this shit. Like, what in the world? Because y'all Christians, man, y'all trying to be just like us. Now y'all trying to come out there, and prophesy on the street corners. And first of all, the brother Amawan, he was making a good point, right? He's not even doing it right. You're on a busy ass intersection. You're on a road. Nobody's going to stop and listen. Everybody's driving past you. Right? You look stupid. And the main other point was that right next to us, across the street from the street preacher, there was a homeless man, right? Sitting there with the sign, begging for food and money. How does that work? And that shows me y'all Christians, y'all are hypocrites. Because how are y'all going to talk about prosperity and, Jesus Christ and being charitable when you got a homeless man right there? Why ain't you helping the homeless? We was both asking that, like, what? Why is he not helping the homeless? You got all these different stores right here, and that shows, man, everybody out here, they don't give a shit, right? Because if you really care, you'd probably stop the car and listen. But at the same time, I don't think anybody would do that, right? Common sense. But then you got a whole Chick-fil-A store right there. Why ain't anybody, helping the homeless man, getting them something to eat? Right? If y'all all so much God-fearing Christians, you're across the street on an intersection preaching about Jesus Christ with a homeless man right across the street from you. Right? You're not helping them. How does that work? I thought y'all supposed to love thy neighbor and love everybody and be charitable and help them and pray for them and get them food. Right? The derelicts. Why ain't you doing that? So this is Micah 3:11. It says, the heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. Right? So the heads thereof they judge for reward and teach for hire. Right? And they divine for money. That's the average ass Christian churches out here. That's the average Christians in general out here. Right? The Islam, y'all just divine for money. Y'all doing this for higher reward. Right? We're doing it for reward too. But we're doing it for a better reward. Not something that's vain deceit. Right? We're doing this for our salvation. That's the reward. Right? But we're doing this to wake up the elect. That's the number one. Right? We're doing this to wake up the elect. We're being watchmen. We're warning. Meanwhile, y'all people, y'all just doing this as some type of gimmick or some fan club. That's what y'all look at it as. How does that work? Again, you're across the street talking about Jesus Christ, but then you got a homeless man sitting there, starving to death. Why ain't you helping him? How does that work? Why ain't you helping him? It says, yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us? none evil can come upon us. Right? So that's what they think. Most of them think that, that Jesus Christ is upon them. No. Right? Because y'all are hypocrites. Y'all don't follow any of the laws, statutes, or commandments. Right? Y'all don't love the Lord. Because if y'all did, y'all would follow them. Y'all don't love the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? Y'all hate that name. Right? You know what y'all love? Y'all love Jesus Christ. And even in that, y'all don't love him. That's kind of messed up. Right? Because y'all believe in a false name, God and Jesus, but yeah, y'all don't even love that. And that's wicked. Right? So that's a lose-lose on both ends, right? All y'all Christians do, y'all churches, man, the ones that work at the churches, y'all just gain. Meanwhile, the people, they go in there, they lose, right? Because they're passing out the collection plates. The homeless people, they're losing everything. They ain't gaining nothing. But what are y'all getting? Money, Rolls Royces, all types of shit. Y'all wicked. Right? And then y'all think that none evil can come upon y'all. When y'all know that in those times, man, evil is coming. Right? Evil means what? Bad times. So I wanted to get Micah 3:11 in the NIV version. It says, her leaders judge for a bribe. Her priests teach for a price. And her prophets tell fortunes for money. Right? So the leaders judge for a bribe. What happens when you bribe somebody? You make an offer, you make a deal. That's not what we're doing in this thing. We're not making deals or bribing people. The Lord said, make not my house a house of merchandise. That's why we got other camps that's doing that shit, and that's why we get on them as well. Right? Because y'all just as bad. In fact, y'all worse. Right? It says her priests teach for a price. That's all they ever do. To go to church, you got to spend money to hear the word. That don't make sense. Buy the truth and sell it not. We ain't selling the truth. It says, and her prophets tell fortunes for money. Yet they look for the Lord's support and say, is not the Lord among us? No disaster will come upon us. So again, they're over here thinking that, the Lord is on their side. That's not the case. Because all y'all do is just wickedness. Right? The things that y'all teach is false. Y'all leading people astray. And then y'all get money off of it. So that's double down worse. Right? So I want to get Matthew 22, Salakia 23. I believe that's 23, Salakia. Yeah, 23 and 3. It says, all therefore, whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. Right? So what are we supposed to do? Right? We're supposed to observe and do. Right? When you learn the truth, you're supposed to observe and do in due time, of course. Right? I don't mean you automatically cross over. But what does it say right here? It says, but do not after their works, right? The false prophets, the Christian churches, the other camps, right? For they say and do not. So they say that, to love Jesus. And today was a prime example, man, of that homeless person, that street preacher. They say to love the Lord, be charitable, love your neighbors, everything's love, love, and love. That's it. So what about that homeless man across the street? Y'all teach that. You're teaching Jesus Christ while he's sitting there starving in the freezer cold. That's a prime example of for they say and do not. Y'all say to do these things, but y'all don't do it. Y'all hypocrites. Right? Y'all Christians, man, y'all full of shit. Y'all go to Sunday church, and then after, once y'all come home, or even while you're leaving out of the church, you're looking at another man's wife in there, right? Y'all just going to do the same things, just a rinse and repeat. And then y'all say that y'all under grace. Right, man? The Lord is going to send judgment upon y'all. Right? Again, man, this is why we say Shalak Rayim, send evil upon this place, this wicked ass society, and the doctrines that withhold this place. Right? Because those false ass doctrines are what is the infrastructure of this society as well. Right? That's what's holding this place up. That damn Christianity. The main doctrine that destroyed our people. Right? The most hypocritical doctrine that there is on this planet. So by the Lord's will, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaKadosh, and Shalom.